We already talked about stretching your hip flexor and then immediately strengthening your oppositional muscles, so your glutes, hamstrings, basically your hip extension, stretching hip flexion, strengthening hip extension. So we're going to talk about that today in regards to your abduction. And pretty simple, we're going to do a pretty simple version of it, but I'm going to give you this specific application of it so that maybe you can attach it to other aspects of your body. Why is your adduction versus abduction important? There's a lot of reasons. We've talked a little bit about it when it comes to squat mobility, but if you squat and you have poor abduction or not a lot of range in your abduction, it's gonna be very difficult for you to get out of the bottom of a squat. If your adductors are incredibly tight, what will happen is your range of motion to get down might be limited or painful. If your hips don't have enough space to move internally, externally, out and in, and they're stuck in one version, you're gonna be missing the required range of motion for a lot of our different activities. So step ups, lunges, squats, and the more you limit in one joint, you're gonna see limitations in your other joints. So a lot of times whenever I see someone that has shoulder issues, we probably have hip issues as well. So you'll want to create as much range of motion and independence of joint activity as possible, and this is a way to address specifically your adduction and abduction. The really simple way of thinking about adduction is your legs coming together. They're adding. Anyway, so we're going to mobilize our adduction, so bring our legs out, and then we're going to strengthen that range of motion that we've made available, I guess is what you can explain. So we're going to there's so many adductor stretches. This is just the one I'm going to do today because I'm going to pair a straight leg with a straight leg version. So we're going to slide our leg out as far as we can, and then you're going to rock back, keeping that pelvis nice and neutral, and then come out of it. And then rock back as far as you can, keep that leg straight, keep your pelvis neutral, and then come out of it. You can do that for a set amount of time, maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute, or you can do it for reps, whatever you think works for you. Then, in opposition, we are going to band. You don't necessarily have to do this. I'm just going to show it so it's a resistance portion, but this can be particularly weak on a lot of people. So what we'll do is we'll get up into a side plank or not. You can even do it down, but we're going to lift that leg up as high as it'll go, keeping our foot neutral, hold for a second, and then come back down. We're going to try and do this without a lot of arching of our back or leaning or bring our leg forward. Keep our body in a straight line. Lift up, pause, come back down. Lift up, pause, come back down. Again, you can do this for a set amount of time or you can do it for reps, but you're gonna do multiple sets of this. So go back to your adductors right after your first set, then strengthen your abductors. Abduct, take away, steal, whatever. Abduct, and then repeat that 3 to 5 sets. And that'll help create a little bit more stability externally in abduction for you and free up some space in your hips. In relation to everything that we just talked about as to why these things are important, these are 2 movements that you could pair together. There's so many variations that you could do, but these are just 2 simple ones regarding straight-legged adduction mobilization and then straight-legged abduction strengthening.